This is Matt at Honeydew Men Gutters and Roofing. We're here checking on a job in downtown Peekskill that the guys came by and sealed some shingles, and they seem to have done a pretty good job, but we still have a leak. So we're going to go back through this and see if we can get it right. Okay. Here we see step flashing going up, and the guys started the sealing here, which is going up through. We have a 3-tab composition shingle, which seems like it's in relatively good shape, although it is a couple of layers, and what's happened is that they've taken the step flashings and they're buried in the roof. So we're using a sealant to try to keep the water from going behind and rolling the siding and then down onto the roof and then running off onto the ground. So what we have here is some older cedar, which you really don't see too much of anymore. And we're trying to keep the customer from having to buy and re-side this wall, which is a ton of work. Now, he still has the leak. The guys did a very good job all the way up. And I think we're going to look around and see what else we can find that might be contributing to this leak, which is right below us. Now, we have some open areas here around the window. We have a windowsill that's wide open right there. When you get something like this, the water tends to run along this edge. And then instead of falling off, but you can see there's a dirty spot right here where the water might be getting off, but sometimes it'll back up onto the inside. And that's a pretty open hole right there. Okay, that's not the only one. If we look down further, there is no dirt spot. So the water's traveling right into the windowsill. Now, I'm going to say that's a pretty good culprit right there. Well, let's take a closer look. Now, I'm going to have to shut the camera down because we're getting pretty steep. Back again on the second episode of this old leak. Here we have. We looked at the bottom of the window. Where we are here, I'm going to show you what the leak actually is. The leak is actually right here. We see it's the top of a window ledge, but it's not actually pitching off the window. It's pitching back into the house. It was installed a little incorrectly, and the siding pinched it down, and the outside edge here, I can't really take my hand off the roof, it'll be hitting the ground, has run along, and you can see the way it's rotting the wood out in the back. So what's happened is this is warped or bowed over time, and now we're getting leaks behind there. And the only thing we can really do is either pull the siding apart and put a flashing in, because this is such old stuff, or we're going to have to go ahead and try to seal it. The chances of just sealant working are not good. The real thing would be take this board off and get a beveled piece of siding and put it in here and cut it in, and then take care of it that way. This way when the water comes down the siding, it hits the beveled siding and runs off onto the ground. One other thing the customer complained of was that there was we believe a squirrel's nest on the roof. Now, you look along this side where we did all the work, there's no squirrel's nest whatsoever. But when you look on the other side, which was not part of the work, it appears there's a buildup of leaves and debris and stuff down there. But I think we're okay on this one. We know what it is. We can fix it. We just need to contact the owner and see what he would like to do about it. I'm just going to take some pictures now. Signing off. See you next time.